Hello, everybody, and we're back again with the team Dipti, Ruchika, Praveen, Kavya, and Andrews to talk about the business. And today we're going to be talking about fears and anxiety and the fears of failure before you start a digital business. So we all go through that, it's human. And I'd like to start with Ruchika, Dr. Ruchika from Calgary. Would you tell our audience what is your experience about this?
Hello, everyone. This is Ruchika here. I'm a family physician working in Calgary for those who don't know me. I feel fears and anxiety are, as you said, they are quite normal. It's normal to have some because people start thinking the worst, right? For me, my fear was mainly based on my online presence because I was never posting online and I was very shy of coming on social media. So my greatest fear for that time when I was joining was facing the camera. And in my profession, I have to speak to a lot of people. I didn't have any problem speaking to people, but just I had a fear that people will judge me or who are going to watch me. And for years, I was away from social media. So sorry about my dogs.
No.
So those are my fears, but I have experienced that my people who connect with me through business and they want to start a new business, they are also fearful of failures. And I feel that unless you take some risks, you cannot move forward in life. You will be stuck at the same place in your comfort zone, and you can never progress if you are not taking risks. So somebody is fearful, I think of the worst thing that can happen to you, and think of the worst thing and be comfortable with the worst thing. And that brings some kind of reassurance, because if you know that the worst thing can happen is, okay, I may lose this much money, or I may not be successful. But uh, if you if you watch and take inspiration from the community, if you watch, that's why we include you in our community, so you see the success stories. And I feel that seeing other people, you get inspired. So that's what I did. When I saw my mentor doing live videos, or all my team members, so I overcame my fears. And other things like my people who are wanting to start the business, I think you just take inspiration from all of us. And that's why we are showing ourselves, our success stories to you, so that you're not fearful.
Yes. Thank you, Ruchika. Absolutely right. Well, for me, I realize in retrospect, so somebody sent this business to me and I did want to start earning money. So it's not as if I didn't. I got so scared. I got so scared. I had all kinds of doubts. I started saying, oh my God, is it a scam? Is this person a scam? Is that what's going to happen to me? Once I joined, in retrospect, I realized what it was. I had no education about digital business. So when we're not educated about something, that's when so many doubts, fears, and anxieties can rise up. Once you're educated, once you know that, okay, this is a digital business, you don't need any experience, we teach the business from scratch, you're going to have this unique mentor, coach, and community support, you're going to get videos available 24/7. Once I realized all that, the fear, the doubt, and the anxiety finished. So a lot of this goes away when you educate yourself about something. Then you understand, oh, it's this and oh, it's that. Okay, fine. Let me join and let me find out for myself. And I have to say another thing. Once I joined, I got more and more and more confident. It took me time to become confident. And today I can happily say I have no fear and no doubt that this business offers you a success blueprint and there's no choice you have but to be a success. So it's all about educating yourself. So, yeah, Praveen, would you like to tell us what your experience has been of this?
Yeah, sure. Hello everyone. So I'm Praveen. I live in US with my family. So basically I'm an engineer by profession. So I'll give my perspective of fear of failure. So I look it in the other way around. So the opposite of failure is success, and then the opposite of fear is courage. So we should have that courage to succeed. So in this business, courage to succeed is very important, um, because without courage, we'll not be able to succeed in anything. And since we are doing it as a side hustle, or since we are doing it in online, we should have that courage to go and then perform and then to succeed. To have that courage, I feel that we should have that confidence. So with right confidence, we'll be able to get that courage. So we need to have confidence that you will be able to do it. So if we are able to do it, then you should have that confidence that even you can do it. And to gain that confidence, you actually need the trust. So you need to trust our system, you need to trust our process, you need to trust our community, and overall, you need to trust in yourself. So without trusting yourself, you'll not be able to progress in anything. So to gain the trust, so we are offering a lot of things. So it's not like once you say yes, we are not giving you a package and then wishing you all the best. So we ask you to come and watch the webinar. So that will give you the trust that you are going to do something legitimate, which is doable, as most of the people are doing. So that webinar will give you the information about this online business, which will help you to build the trust. So once the trust is built, then you will come into that 30-day trial period. So you will connect with a lot of community, you will connect into a system. So that will give you the confidence to take your right decision. So that will give you the courage whether to start this business or whether it is a right fit for you or not. So once you feel that it's right fit for you, and when you come up with all this trust, confidence, and courage into this business, definitely you will be able to succeed. So even you should analyze your life. So if you analyze your life, any success in your life, it could be your life partner, or it could be your dream job or anything. So it is based on trust, and then you had that confidence that you can go and then get the job, and then you had that courage to go and perform in the interview, and then you got the job, and then you are succeeding with that job. And other thing is, you need to see this business as your life partner, because if you trust your life partner, you have to trust your life partner more than 100%. If not, then your life will be hell. So similarly here, if you consider this business as a life partner, and if you trust more than 100%, definitely it will take you to the path of success. And God won't bless you if you don't have the courage to take success. So He will bless you only with the things that you can handle it. So if you don't demonstrate that courage to the universe, it won't give you more. So you need to demonstrate that you are capable, you are courageous to enjoy that success. Then the universe will be keep giving you more and more. So if you are fearful, if you don't have that courage, then it will be limited. The blessings will be always limited. So when you have this courage, so you will enjoy the business, you will embrace the challenges, you will enjoy to do this business, and then you will be able to succeed. So for most of the people when they come into the business, so when they lack this confidence and courage, so they get overwhelmed, they get they think that they are not able to do it, and then suddenly one day they say like, okay, this is not working for me, and then they quit. So for them, they need to sit and analyze why they are not able to do it. So if we can do it, why they can't do it? So if they analyze, definitely there will be lack of trust or confidence either in the system or in themselves. So first they need to come out of it. It won't work like common for everyone. So everyone is different. Everyone has a different soft skill. Everyone has a different lifestyle. So it will work for some people. It works slowly because it will take time for them to build the trust and have that courage to go and perform. So you need to allow time to gain that confidence, to gain that courage for you to come and then perform well and then succeed in this business. Thank you.
Yes, Praveen, very, very well said. This trust factor is very, very important because when you have the trust factor, then you can sort of calm down, relax, and understand. So, like the webinar that Praveen was talking about, that's just like a dip in the ocean. If you want to join this business, then partner with us. You pay $149 and partner with us with 100% trust and watch the 3.5 hours of videos that will be given to you. I think there are about 7 small videos. That's the time when trust is very important, because if you're not going to have trust, you'll doubt everything, because this tells you completely and fully what you will be doing, how you will be doing it, what your role is, and you'll also get to see our very private Facebook group with amazing success stories. So you can be rest assured when you get to that trial period point. Also, you can get a full refund if it doesn't work for you. But when you get to that point, that's when you can make a proper studied decision whether you want to go forward or whether you don't wish to go forward. So, Praveen, yes, trust is very, very important. And trust is what will take you and bring you to that trial period with us. And trust will take you forward to really with 100% go through those videos and go through the Facebook group and understand everything and send out that vibe into the universe that I trust and I am going to be a success. So thank you very much. Kavya, you are a practitioner in this business. You've been in this for so long as our coach. And please tell us what your experience has been of this.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Nandini. I can just, if I have to tell my experience, right? Like Ruchika said, even I think everyone, all of us started with fear, right? So we can't wait for the fear to go away and start anything, right? So especially if you want to start a business, there will be fear always. You can't have 100% guarantee that your business will work, right? But we all jump in with faith. So there will be fear always. It's not that all of us who have started, we didn't have fear. Like we all had the fear. We were all afraid. We were scared that, oh, what if we don't get the results? So people ask me, what if this doesn't work? So it's the small risk you're taking to see. I always ask this question, when your mind is asking you this question of what if it doesn't work, what if I can't do this, why can't you change it to another question saying what if this works, right? What if I learn things and what if this works? And so you have to take the risk. You have to see what is the risk you're taking and what is the result you might be getting, right? So when you're coming across a opportunity, always think of what if I try this, what will happen? If I don't try this, what will happen, right? So that is when you'll be okay to take the risk, right? So here in our business, what I thought was, when I came across this opportunity, the same way as Ruchika, I was never posting online, and I was also thinking of like, what if I start posting and what will other people think of me and all those things, like will I be able to do this? More than what other people think of me, the main question was, will I be able to do this? Because I'm not active on social media. So suddenly if I have to do an online business, it might be difficult for me, right? But I was willing to take that small risk, and I wanted to give it a try because I saw the opportunity, right? If I don't do this, I'll still be stuck in my IT job. I'm a software engineer by profession, and I've worked on weekends. I've worked extra hours till midnight and come back home. So am I okay to live that life forever, or will I give myself a chance? And I saw a lot of people who are already doing this business, how their life had changed. So I had the fear, but I wanted to take that risk, right? So it depends on why you're looking for something also, right? So and to start a business, it's not easy. So you should always have the right mindset. Like now Praveen said, failure and success, I feel that it's a part of your success, right? So like failure is not different, it is always part, because you're starting a job, for example, and you might not be like doing like excelling in your job from day one. You might make mistakes, right? I made mistakes right? I don't know about others, but my first day was like, I was like very terrified of like what will happen. My manager, everybody are new in my team, and I was terrified of what would happen, and it took me some time to get adjusted and learn things, right? So that is how it is. The journey is, like I said, you can't start anything without fear, and you can't wait for yourself to be perfect before starting anything, right? You will not be perfect. Even if you think that I know everything, when you start, there will be some hurdles that you have to pass. So you can't come in with a mindset that I know everything and I'll not fail at all, right? So there, the mindset should be that I will start, even if I don't know, I will start and I will learn things. That should be the mindset, is what I feel. So the main thing comes down to what you really want, right? If you're really looking for a change, this is a very good opportunity. I'm sure it's a very simple business that you can find. I'm sure there's no other business, and the support you get here is immense, right? So you will never fail. Even if you're taking time, you might be taking time to get to that success, but you will never fail unless you quit, right? So if you come in with a mindset that you don't want to quit, you want to get to that goal, and you will do whatever it takes to get to that goal, we are here to help you and support you. You have a huge community to support you with that. So come in with a mindset that I will try this, right? And I will be okay even if I fail, and I learn from my failure. So come in with that mindset, and we can assure you 100% that you will never fail. You will surely get to your goal, but it might take time because you're learning skills, right? So it might take time, but you will get there. So you just have to imagine, like 5 years from now, if you start this business, where you will be. If you don't start this business, where you will be, right? And imagine yourself having that income that you're getting. Like if you come into our community, you can see people making 5 figures every month, right? So if you can imagine yourself getting that 5 figure income with lesser effort than what you're putting at your job now, do you want that life? Then you take that small risk, right? Jump in with fear. You will always jump in with fear. You can't be starting anything without fear. So it's all about starting even if you have fear. That's what I would say.
Wonderful, really wonderful, Kavya. So, yeah, jump in with fear, and if you don't quit, you're never going to fail. So, recently, Kavya tweaked something that I would keep telling her. Keep telling her, my business has to be a success, has to be a success. So, one day she sat me down, she said, Nandini, do you realize what you're saying? My business has to be a success. I want you to stop saying that and say, my business is working, it is a success. And I feel ever since she taught me to say that, and she had a long conversation with me about it, I feel really it's pulling in a new kind of beginning for me. So I'm very grateful for that. So thank you so much, Kavya. And I love this. If you don't quit, you're never going to fail. And that's really true. So jump in with fear, but jump in. Wonderful. So, Andrews, what has been your experience about this? Would you let the audience know?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Nandini, for having me here. So I'm Andrews. I live in Melbourne, Australia, with my family. So I was a senior project engineer working in construction industry, but now I'm a full-time digital business owner here. So when I started, definitely I wanted to overcome my fears. The fear was there's something happening online. So a lot of you might have seen on your Instagram or Facebook or anywhere on social media or YouTube. So the people are talking about the presence of earning income through online sources. So rather than going to office like regular 9 to 5 jobs or any traditional jobs. So for me, it was always being in construction industry, I always had to go to site. So for me, the day starts 6 a.m. and finishes around like 6:30 p.m. or 7 p.m. So my life is through in my profession, it's full of on-site. So I have no presence of online thing rather than any entertainment wise of using social media to make reels or make fun videos or anything like that. So but income wise, so this is something a great opportunity. So when I was already working, so I went through like hard phase. I faced like toxicity and all that. So I quit and I wanted to spend time with my family, so I was doing it. The fears was, what should I try, what if I don't try? Okay, so I, or like when I made decision like to explore, like just like what Praveen said, success, courage and trust. So these are the three important things for me. So I told myself, like, okay, my fear is not to try anything. The worst case scenario would be I would go back to my job, the traditional job what I was doing. So I should try. So that was my courage. So I already overcome my fears there. So, and then I started working on it, and I mentioned a lot of times that I've ended up in different platforms where I lost money. But still, I had the goal, like, there should be something that I need to explore. I keep trying it. So that's when, so as like Kavya's ad, it has come to my notice, and I've seen somewhere, and I started following her. And then I started this journey of mine just with a trust. So I had fears, but I wanted to try. I already have overcome. It was a courage for me. And then the reason I started was not believing this platform. It was the trust, because Kavya was a genuine person there, and she was posting all her real life events through her Facebook. So I told myself, like, why would someone in a professional life, well educated person, would fool someone, or rip off someone's money? So there is no need. So that's why I believed, I had a trust, and that's where I started. So, and then success came along the way she guides, and then you are all there. Okay. And then when it comes to anxiety, so initially when I joined the first meeting, when we were joining, I was a bit anxious, because I was already going through my depression and anxiety things in my personal life, which I've got, as I said, like, I've been through the toxicity in my workplaces. So I was on medication, all that. But when I joined, yes, I was anxious while joining. How would someone, like, treat me? Is it gonna be like a professional way, or what if I talk something nonsense? Will they judge me, like, what is he even talking, like, is he a fool to talk all this? So there's a lot of things running in my mind. But when I joined, everyone was so welcoming. Like, Kavya introduced me to you all, and then very next moment I got connected to, like, Nandini, and she helped me a lot. And when she ran that session, um, to body, mind, soul thing, that session you had, so it really helped me personally as well. So that's how people were so much welcoming. And then the other part was, when we started doing the live sessions. So I didn't know how to create a live session and then send an invite, uh, and then how to pre-post on our Facebooks, all that. I never tried all those things. So I think the first live session was with Nandini, and she sent me the link, and she told me, like, how to join and everything before even we did that session. So that's how she did. And then when I did I wanted to do a live by myself, so I sent an invite to Jessie John. So we did a Telugu live session, but it was a chaos for me, because I just messed up with all the settings. And then and there, within 5 minutes, she sent me an invite. She did all the work for me, and then I started the live session. So even when I was in trouble, there were, like, others to help me out. So this is the community support we talk about. So, and then I was always anxious in the beginning, doing these live sessions. But you people, everyone, like the teammates or in our network, everyone are so welcoming. I mean, that's what we need. A lot of people, they think, okay, maybe my English is not good, or I can I gel with them? Can I show my face? Will they judge me seeing my attire? How I look? No, we are not here to judge. We are here to support. That's what we keep saying to everyone. So, though yes, there could be fears and anxiety, but until you try, you won't overcome. So you have to give a try, and then try with a trust that we are all there here for you. So never mind that you are all alone. And also, one thing I wanna say is, like, we read Bible, and then in the Bible there is a thing like Matthew 7:7. So I just wanna read out to you all. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. So even God says, like, you know, you knock a door and then it will be given unto you. Unless and until you knock, there's nothing. You can't just pray for nothing. Okay, I want to be successful. No, you need to work hard, knock, like knock the door, work hard for it, and then it will be given to you. So that's how. Start, just give a try. So as Nandini also mentioned, like we all started with just paying like $149. What's the worst case? If you don't like it, you'll be fully refunded. At least give a try. There's nothing wrong. And then your money doesn't go anywhere because we are all there. You will be paying that amount on our trust. So if you're not liking it, it will be refunded. So we will be guaranteeing that thing for you. So yeah, fear and anxiety always there. Overcome it. That's how you see the success, and then start with the trust, and rest the success. Everything will be taken care of.
Thank you. Thank you, Andrews. That was so lovely. I mean, I love the vulnerable way you speak, and you're just open and honest about where you're at, and that's very admirable. And yes, I mean, trust us. When you partner with us and you don't want to go forward, you just have to send one line email saying, I don't want to go forward, and within 2 hours, you're refunded. So that's the matter. When you come in here, you have a wonderful, supportive community. And Andy and me were talking yesterday about like working with Kavya. Though I've been a life coach and mentor for so long, I learned so much from her. She's so much younger than me that how she has a way of tweaking things without making you feel small. You feel more encouraged to do it. That's a wonderful quality. So, the kind of support and love we get here is amazing. Yesterday, I was praising Ruchika because I see how she guides Dipti in such a, again, loving, sweet manner that this girl is just blossoming in that love. That's all that we want, all that anybody wants, like 4 words of sweetness, 3 words of kindness. This is a simple, sweet, fun filled business where you get a chance to transform and live a dream life. If you stay in it, like as Kavya said, if you stick to it and see the blessings in here, within 5 years, you can absolutely transform your life and leave a legacy for generations to come. Generations. So, thank you, Ruchika, Praveen, Kavya, and Andrew for what you have to say. And now I want to invite Dipti, our sweet Dipti, who always talks so nicely. So,
Yeah,
Dipti, will you tell us what your experience of this is?
yeah, sure. Thank you, Nandini. Thank you. When I'll tell you my story. When I started this business, I also had doubts. I was afraid too. Like, what if I fail? What if doesn't work? Or what if I lost my money? Or what my friends and family would say. Um, but but I always kept reminded myself why I started this business. I kept replying myself too, like, I started this business because I wanted to create a better life for my future, or my family, right? And everything is in our mindset. We need to shift our mindset. Instead of thinking what if I fail, we have to think about what if it is the if what if it's work, if it what if it succeed, right? um you know when like, the failure is just not the end. It's just a lesson. When I took the first step and I started talking to like-minded people, uh the having a right support makes a huge difference. you know when um yeah so the my point is, like, the failure, like, it's a part of success. It's not a like, instead of thinking failure of focusing on failure, you're just thinking about sorry, the mindset. Yeah. uh, Sorry.
Understood, Dipti. Don't worry. You have a lot of points, but I think you are not getting how to talk about it, right? So
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying is we all have fear, but you started with fear and you thought of your why, right? So why you started was more important for you. I think, yeah, that's the most important thing for everyone. So you have to think of why you want to start a business. That's when you'll stick to it, right? Do you want to go back to your past life, or you want to go to the future, like where what you were actually aiming for, right, Dipti?
That's my fear. So I have to come out this fear, I like right now I'm started gaining little bit my confidence, but
Hmm.
maybe when I we have a huge support, right? So they always lift me, so that's why I
Yeah.
was come and talk to you guys every day. So I'm facing my fear, like to come out. Yeah.
That's so brave. Just look at this. She's such a brave girl. That's the thing about our community. If you join, you'll be supported in every which way possible. That's what we're here to do. So yeah, really congratulations, Dipti. We're so proud of you for this. And to come out here and be vulnerable is a wonderful thing because that's actually what appeals to people. So when you come here, that's what you can do. Praveen, I invite you to wrap up this session, please.
Yeah, sure. So as you listen from every one of us, so fear, yeah, it's normal. Fear is normal. So everyone has a fear even before starting anything new. So we'll have the fear to take that first step. But when we take that first step and then when we gain that confidence and courage, then it will help you to move forward with that confidence and courage. And as we talked about, like it's not wrong to fail. So it's okay to fail. So once we fail, so that's why the proverb is like failure is a success, first stone of success. So just fail and then learn from it and then keep growing. So when you approach the first failure, so if you feel low and then if you lose confidence, then you will get vanished. So don't go with that one. So better learn from that failure, sit and analyze what made you to fail, and then again bounce back and then come with more power and confidence and then move forward. So I wish you all very successful. So even if you're fearful, come and talk to us. So we'll make you comfortable. We'll give that confidence, and then we'll make you to enjoy the process of our business. Thank you all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye. Thanks.